In this lesson, we're going to find the integral of 1 over 1 minus sine x with respect to x. Now I'm going to start by rewriting this as 1 over 1 minus sine x. And the trick here is to actually multiply this by the conjugate of the denominator. So in other words, I'm going to multiply by 1 plus sine x over 1 plus sine x. And I can do that because this fraction here is still just 1. So I'm only multiplying this original fraction by 1. Now I can go ahead and expand. So multiplying the numerator, well, 1 times 1 plus sine x, that's just 1 plus sine x. And in the denominator, well, I'm going to get 1 times 1, which is 1. I've got a negative sine x times a positive sine x. That's giving me minus sine squared x. That's all with respect to x. Now looking at this denominator here, I've got 1 minus sine squared x. Well, you may recall that sine squared x plus cos squared x is equal to 1. So 1 minus sine squared x, well, that would be equal to cos squared x. So what I have here is 1 plus sine x, and that's all over cos squared x with respect to x. Now looking at this here, I can see two separate fractions here. I've got 1 over cos squared x plus sine x over cos squared x. So let me go ahead and write that. So I've got 1 over cos squared x plus sine x over cos squared x. And that's with respect to x. Okay, continuing on. 1 over cos squared x, well, I know that that is sec squared x. Now I've got this plus here. Now sine x over cos squared x. Let me just rewrite this as follows. I've got sine x over cos x times cos x. That's that cos squared x. Now sine x over cos x, this bit here, well, that would be tan x. I've got a tan x. And I've also got a 1 over cos x, which is a sec x. So what I've actually got here is plus sec x tan x with respect to x. Now the integral of sec squared x is tan x. If you recall, if you differentiate tan x, you get sec squared x. And the integral of sec x tan x, well, that is sec x. And obviously I just need to add on my constant of integration. Now if you found this lesson useful, please give me a thumbs up and remember to subscribe for future tutorials.